Hey everybody, welcome to our fun Zoom to introduce our new videos from one of our fabulous artists on Outrageous 8 Records, Take Two. And there are two of them. It's Brent Butterworth and Ron Zeiger, with producer Missy, uh, giving us as much as she can given her very busy schedule. We're excited because we have two new videos to break out this Friday. They're going to drop, as they say, as the kids say, and they are both originals, as we do with Take Two, and we're always really excited when these things get mixed, and in addition to having that, we have videos. That's all great. So our first thing that we're going to show you tonight is called Findango. This particular one is written by Ron Zeiger, and I think the video was a combination of both Ron and Brent, or maybe Brent, you produced the video?
Yeah, I fumbled my way through it.
Okay. Okay. It seems like it's a team effort all the way through. But Ron, what was kind of obviously people want to know what's your inspiration. I think that often our followers will want to know, like, kind of what inspired you to write Findango. And then we'll talk about how Brent came about matching a video to it.
It's kind of inspired by I think I would say Sonny Rollins the most, kind of using a motive development, stating a motive and then developing, and then throw with a little Thelonious Monk thrown in there, kind of with the flat fives. It's really just a fun piece to play, I think.
Yeah,
And
it's fun to listen to too.
And yeah, thank you. It's very challenging harmonically, so Brent really had to work his fingers quite a bit on it. But otherwise, I think
It's a blues.
Yeah, but it's a blues in a strange key.
F.
Okay, well, it's not so strange, and it's not such a strange progression, but it's a great melody.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. And then, so once Findango was written and then translated and then transcribed, what was your inspiration for the video, Brent?
I think I was on YouTube, and for some reason, a video of the Rollins band came up. You know, Henry Rollins, the guy who has that great show on KCRW on Sunday night.
Isn't he
like was the leader of Black Flag and stuff like that?
Isn't he like the nephew of Sonny?
I seriously doubt it.
Oh.
But anyway, so Henry Rollins had this video, and it's like punk rock, screaming and yelling. And so I'm not like a big fan of his music or anything like that, but I looked at the video. I'm like, that's a cool aesthetic, because a lot of it's in black and white, and they're all on a white background, and sometimes they're silhouetted, and it's real kind of, a lot of action and a lot of, it's just very kind of engaging. And so I just thought, oh, we could probably do that. And so I tried to do that. And we shot it at Ron's place in front of a green screen with both of us. And as it turned out, my editing software really has bad chroma key function. So so I couldn't get it to work. So, but I had that green background, and I went into my editing software. And I thought, what can I do? And I thought, maybe while I was trying to make the chroma key work, I realized I could make the green a lot brighter. And I did that, and it kind of gave me this bright primary color behind us. And I thought, what if I could change that? And I changed it, and I found out, I could do like green, red, blue, whatever I wanted. And so I just sort of associated a primary color with each one of us. And then I just put in a bunch of quick cuts and used what I could, because, the green screen wasn't that big, so we were like leaking shots of Ron's backyard over in one side, and I had to do a lot of zooming and cropping. But I just basically made a whole bunch of quick cuts with a lot of primary things. So it's sort of like a Teletubbies thing, but with jazz.
All right. Well, that seems like a good intro to the song and the video itself. So what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to show you Findango in its video glory, its inventive video glory, Teletubbies inspired. And we're going to play that for you. I hope you guys enjoy it very much. And then we'll come back and talk about the next cut, which is called Slow Burn. And so we all hope you enjoy this video of Take Two and its original piece called Fandango. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for staying with us. We just screened a brand new premiere video of a piece called Fandango, written by Ron Seiger for our new group on Outrageous 8 Records called Take Two. Ron, fabulous work. That is just a great piece. And Brent, I love that video. It's really, really, really fun. So our next piece is actually called Slow Burn, and we're just going to take a little time just to introduce it here before we show it. So what was the inspiration, Brent, for Slow Burn?
All right, so what happened was, for some reason, Ron was telling me how easy, how he banged out like Aprender, however you pronounce it, his last tune, which was a contrafact, you know, a tune that was written on previously existing chord changes, written over I Got Rhythm changes. So I said, maybe I should try writing a contrafact. Then I could like bang it out real fast. And I just started flipping on my phone to find tunes that had cool changes. And I found Suddenly It's Spring, which is not that well known of a standard, but yeah, it's been recorded by some people. And I just thought, oh, these changes are cool. Listen to them on iReal Pro, and Ron and I were both like, yeah, those are cool changes. Let's do some. So I wrote it. I went home like, I think that night, and just turned on, I put on the changes on iReal Pro and just started improvising on them. And I mean, I had it that night. I think I sent it to Ron the next day.
So basically you wrote it kind of overnight, and then you send it to Ron, or what happens with that?
I sent it to Ron. He said, that's good. And I started working on it. So I just started laying down tracks, and as it started going and I started laying down the bass and stuff like that, and putting an organ track on it, kind of trying to emulate Jimmy Smith a little bit. and as I started to do that, it started to feel like the Stanley Turrentine albums on CTI, which are among my all-time favorite jazz albums because they're just really groove and awesome sound. And so I just thought, I'm going to see if I can make a record that sounds a little bit like that has a little bit of that feel, because those were some of my first records that made me really love jazz. And so this is kind of our attempt at doing a 1970s Stanley Turrentine record.
Kind of.
Wow, I like it. And then Ron, for your part, you received the track that's got, so far I counted tenor guitar and organ and bass. Is that right?
It's
Yeah.
well, actually it's tenor and alto for the horns, and for the non-horn parts, what do we have? Tenor guitar, bass, congas, right?
Congas and shaker, yeah.
And shaker.
Yeah.
Cool. And did you in fact put down an organ part, or you didn't?
Oh, an organ.
Organ part.
There's an organ part on it.
And organ.
Yeah.
There's an organ part on it.
Organ.
So
Yeah.
Yes.
So even though it's take two, it's take two times 2 times 2 times 2.
No,
Yeah, it's like it's like a similar thing. It's like a Stanley Turrentine record, maybe without the drummer. Although some of those records just had congas on them, and so it's like a Stanley Turrentine record.
Yeah, actually,
like Gary Gale or George Benson,
Yeah.
With just the two of us like this, we're often compared with Steely Dan.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because we compare ourselves often with Steely Dan.
Oh, I that's it. I couldn't quite remember how that works. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, so when talking just the two of you, you compare yourselves to Steely Dan. I got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, well, that is our second audio and video release for tonight. It's called Slow Burn. Various kind of inspirations for the take two, and we are really excited to premiere it tonight. So may I present Slow Burn.
All right.
I'm very happy to have one of our main producers at Outrageous 8 Records. She just took a break from laying down some beats this morning.
From what I understand, she has a very, very difficult schedule.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, when you have, Dr. Dre and everybody calling and say we need fresh beats, it's a thing. I mean, you really you have to have some quiet time in between, try to reset. Missy, thank you so much for joining us. Brent, what did she share with you this morning about how it's going, laying down the tracks for the big guys?
She, she stays pretty quiet about her production. She doesn't like to leak things out, but she demanded some turkey burger. So,
yeah. Well, from what Brent tells me, she is very, very picky. Isn't that correct, Brent?
oh yeah, she's very demanding, and
Yep.
She won't settle. She's uncompromising.
Uncompromised. That's the word. Uncompromised.
That's how you gotta be. I mean, she's a consummate professional, and she came to the show last night, and she gave me some notes last night about the show and things that we could improve upon. She hated the live stream, understandably so, but she thought that the sound quality was very good, and she complimented the alto solo on Autumn in New York. Missy, thank you so much for your notes. I know you're super busy, and we always love it when you fit us into your schedule.
She's got to go now. She's got some stuff to mix, and
Yeah, busy.
a lot of clients to keep happy. So
that's the way it is. Missy, thank you again for joining us. She's our main producer here at Take Two. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight for the premieres of Fandango and Slow Burn. You guys, great job, really enjoyable. And these originals are just amazing. I mean, the Outrageous 8 is one thing. We love covering the amazing jazz standards and things with that band, but how amazing that you guys are writing these original pieces and they just sound incredible. So thank you guys so much for doing this, and we're really excited. Outrageous 8 Records was basically kind of invented so that we could really showcase the talents of people who we know and love, who are kind of a part of the Outrageous 8 family. And speaking of that, the videos, the two first videos that we did with Brent and Ron are on Angela O'Neill and the Outrageous 8 Records on YouTube. That's our YouTube channel, or AngelaMayO'Neill.com. So please feel free to go and take a look at the original videos that they did. We did those, I think, a month ago, you guys, right?
Right.
And those are up there for you guys to take a look at. And eventually we will upload these two that we just premiered tonight as well. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. Brent, Ron, thank you so much. Loving your work so far. The videos are amazing. I love the mixes. The songs are inspired. And we're really excited to have you at Outrageous 8 Records.
Thanks, Angela. And also thanks to you for putting all this together for us. We really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. Well, and thanks to our audience for following along, because really musicians are just in a black hole of nothingness unless we have people who are watching and listening. So thank you, everybody who watched tonight and is following Outrageous 8 Records. Thanks, you guys. Have a very good night. Happy Friday.
Good night.
good night.